Yeah, we got some good news coming out of OTAs. I mean, we got some good news, and it is regarding Alim McNeil. And here's the reason it's such good news. If you're sitting here and you're done with the draft and we have free agency, there's still one position where you're like, I need a little more. Like, I just need a little bit more. Maybe there's two, but one where you're like, I just need a little bit more. I like Bugs. I like McNeil. Covington was a good person to bring in, but like, I just feel like there needs to be more there because we don't have any, you know what I mean? You don't have the oomph from that position that I think you wanted. And no, we don't talk about Levi because Levi still isn't practicing because of his back. So I don't consider him something until he shows that he can stay healthy. So who's going to bring the oomph? We need the oomph, baby. All right, so here it is. Here it is. Alim McNeil cut 13% body fat to improve as a pass rusher in 2023. All right, and the picture for this article is perfect because it's against the New York Giants. And in that game against the New York Giants, he set a record. I don't know exactly what it was. It was something along the lines of like most QB pressures for a guy over 300 some odd pounds, probably 315, 320 pounds. I think he had like 10 QB pressures. He went off that game. And I think what that game did was it showed him who he could be. I think when we originally drafted him, everybody thought he was going to be a nose or a three tech or whatever it looks like, but he was being put in position to be able to rush the passer a little bit more last year, but something wasn't quite there. And then in the Giants game, you saw the dancing bear come out. You saw this guy that has good strength get lighter on his feet, and you noticed what it showed. It was like, ooh, this could be good. So let's look at some of the quotes and what he said. He said, I feel so much better, a lot more lean, a lot more flexible. I can bend a lot better now. We all know how important bend is. You want to get under the pad level and you want to be able to get to the quarterback. It's fantastic news. All right. It's fantastic news. And he said, they talked about Tim Twentyman said, did you have a specific goal in mind? Did you want to improve your pass rush? And he said, that is what the transformation was for. If I'm really being honest with you, is to be able to rush the passer like I want to. That's what's up. That's really what the transformation was for. Just so I could be a better football player for the Lions, be able to do everything I need to do. If you're trimming 13% body fat, doesn't mean that he's small. He was always big. So he's still going to probably come in at 305, 310, something like that at least. We don't have any weights on him yet. But the whole goal is he wants to be able to be more multiple. You have to be more multiple. You don't want to sit here and just, I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to say it. You don't want to just sit here and be a run stuffer. You have to be able to do more things. And now he's able to do it. He was at 325 last year, and they say he still intends to play at that mark, just with more muscle. I don't know. That would be a huge body transformation. I wouldn't be surprised if he comes in at 315. And that would still be more than enough. That would still be enough to be a run stuffer. And I think that's why you have guys like Christian Covington that came in. Bugs can do that. They can stop the run. They can absolutely do it. But it's not just him that's talking about this. It's when the coaches take notice that you get really excited. And Aaron Gled said you've seen his body, also the way he's transformed himself, as far as his weight, as far as his habits, the way he studies. So to me, I like the fact that he was able to play nose and three. I think we'll continue to do that. He's serious about football, man. Like, this guy is serious about how he is going to go out there. He's serious about how he wants to be perceived by everybody also. So I just look forward to seeing how he's going to operate throughout the season. All right. This is a darn good football player for us, and we're looking forward to seeing how he continues to improve. Thank you. Thank you. So how does this fit in the defense? We now have a guy who's saying he feels a ton better. We have a coach saying you look a ton better, right? So we've got a guy saying he feels a lot better. We have a coach saying he looks a lot better. I'm excited. but what does he do in the defense? How does this help the defense? He actually touched on that, and I want to talk about this a little bit more. He said, and he started talking about the backfield. He said, we added straight dogs back there. Not even just talking about their game, their mentality, their attitude on the field has changed us so much as a defense because I'm listening to CJ. I'm listening to Cam and all of them back there. High energy and just talking trash or whatever it is, and it gets me going. What's up? It gets me going. I'm sitting here on a computer screen. It's not, what is it, like June 1st, May 31st? I don't even know what the date is. I'm getting pumped up. There's not going to be football for 2.5 months. I'm ready. And he's saying, so not even football-wise, they're getting me going. But it's going to be crazy this season, especially with those guys locking people up like that. Don't kid yourself. The defensive line and this defensive secondary play off each other. If the defensive line is consistently getting pressure, it makes life a lot easier for the secondary. If the secondary is locking people up, it makes life a ton easier for the defense. So when we look at this stuff, you have to realize it's all harmony, right? Football can be like poetry. I know that sounds weird, but when you have all three levels working together, especially defensive line and secondary, you are going to be doing some really good stuff. So we know that Hutchinson's bringing a pass rush from the outside. We know that we have people that are good at getting pressure on the quarterback, whether it's Houston, whether it's Harris, Okwara, people that have proven to do it in the past, and people that we think, like Pascal, are going to do it now, even Kaminsky a little bit. What we lacked was that guy that you could leave in there to stop the run, but also rush the pass from the interior. And if his body has gotten to a point, because when you look at Alim McNeil play, it's never one of those things where you're like, I don't know if the guy has the athleticism. No, he has. It's more just, I don't think he has the body to rush the passer. So if he has transformed his body to rush the passer, are you kidding me right now? It's a big deal. This is huge for us to be able to get an interior rush, to be able to leave him on the field more. So, and this is something we didn't even think about. We talked about like, man, the coaches said we left Bugs on the field too much last year. We left Bugs on the field too much last year. Well, if McNeil has a better pass rush, you can put him in and you can keep him on the field every once in a while. And that can bring Bugs his snap count down, because sometimes you can leave McNeil on the field instead of Bugs. There's so many things. It's so multiple. I'm so excited. I love hearing when players take care of themselves in the offseason. You can get better during season, but you make huge strides in the offseason to your body. It's really cool to see Alim McNeil doing that, and I'm excited to see what's next. Let me know, are you pumped about this? Are you as pumped about this as I am? Leave a comment below. Hit the membership button. Become a member. There's not a membership. I guess there is a membership button, but hit the subscribe button. Become a member if you're already subscribed. Why not? We'll see you on the next one.